It's Monday again. It's weird how these things happen every week. Well, I've done some things. I didn't record a video Friday. Fear not. That was because I was spending time in the moment with people that I love. You know, that's how it goes. That's my neighbor. He's such a good waver. Well, the title of this is Burnout. Now, what are you supposed to do about burnout? What is burnout? Well, I've noticed that for the past week or two, my creative ideas have just kind of disappeared. And usually if you're stressed, or you're busy, or you're tired, all of those things can contribute to burnout. Now, I've been burned out before where it was like a never-ending spiral of burnout, and that one was a terrible work environment. I like where I work. But really, here's the thing. Not just what burnout is, it's how we deal with it, I guess. That's the thing with most stuff here on the earth. It's not necessarily what it is, but how we're dealing with it, or not dealing with it. So my plan to deal with burnout is, on top of doing the things I normally have to do, is to get some rest, spend some time going back to the basics, doing the simple things that I love, hanging out with the people that I love, doing stuff with them. Because you see, whenever we don't know what to do as people, as humans, it seems to me like we just keep doing what we have done. So you got to think about who you've always been, who you normally are, and what a regular you is. Now, don't take that as a negative. There's not like a regular you. What I'm trying to say is, in the helpful way, get back to your roots, find yourself, take time to rest, take time to do the things that are important to you, then you can kind of go from there. Really trying to figure out the format of this thing. I know it's a little podcast. I almost want to try a longer form podcast, but I don't know what I would do with a longer form podcast, Who would talk, how I would talk, what I would talk about, with who, all those kind of questions. I don't really know how those differ from this one, other than it becomes a conversation at that point. Well, I'm going to continue to think about it. I just kind of put it to the back of my mind and let it a little muster up, grow, and figure out how its legs work and let it walk. Well, that's about all I have today. Now, in my plans of rest, trying to figure everything out, this is what you call a tactical retreat. You kind of hold back a little bit so that when it comes back, you can hit it with everything you've got. I don't know too many people who vlog daily. I'm still going to do that, but it's going to be a little bit shorter, I think, for the time being. Don't freak out, don't cry, it's fine. Really, you guys do watch these. I don't make them for you, I make them for me, and you guys are just watching them. So, I don't know. Maybe they help, maybe they don't. Maybe they're funny, maybe they're not. What am I gonna do? Alright, well, I know one thing. I know a couple of things, but the one I'm gonna share is, I love you, I care for you, and you're doing great. I don't know what you're doing, but you're probably stressed about it. You're probably worried about everything, but you're existing, and that is a good thing. This little thing called life. Okay, love you.